This street supposedly has some of the best restaurants in Kyoto, and look at this. I think they're lining up for fried shrimp over rice. My first stop is at a restaurant called Ichi, which is kind of like a Japanese pub. Oh, I had to check this out. Horse meat sashimi. This is crazy. This is sea grapes, only from Okinawa. Look how delicate these things are. Kind of like a little jelly. Dip it into the vinegar. Holy crap, that is really interesting texture. It's literally like biting down dozens of little grapes, but they're really salty and briny. They taste kind of like the ocean, so I can see why the vinegar is necessary. I'm gonna try one without the vinegar. Yeah. Tastes like the ocean. Tastes like little bursts of ocean water. But with the vinegar, it's really nice. It's like eating crunchy little bursting bubbles. That pork cutlet right there, that's what we ordered, and it was in a deep fryer. Now, that's been cooked in this round pan, and he just put an egg in there. I don't know what kind of sauce that is. I'm gonna find out soon. Pork, steak, cutlet. This looks absolutely insane. It comes on a little stove, so it is still boiling hot. Let me just try the sauce and see what this is. The sauce, it tastes like a mix, a little bit of soy sauce and then teriyaki. Oh my god. Tell me if your mouth is not watering right now, there is something definitely wrong. Oh, that smells intoxicating. Oishi desu. It's sweet and sour, and I thought the breading on the outside of the pork might be a little soggy, but on the contrary, it just does so much to soak up all the sauce around it, but it's not soggy at all. It just tastes like a delightful piece of fried bread that you use to soak up delicious gravy with. This sauce is so beautiful. I cannot let it go to waste. I got a bowl of rice so I can eat that sauce. I'm just gonna dump this in. When I find a dish that pairs up with rice really well, that just makes me really happy. It's like I played matchmaker and two delicious foods finally found each other. And because of that, I feel a sense of satisfaction because food love, that's true love. This is kanage, Japanese fried chicken. And the sauce is really unique because it's supposed to be bone sauce. So let's take a piece, and there's some radish it's supposed to be, and put that on top. That's what fried chicken should taste like. Oh wow. The chicken is crunchy on the outside, tender in the sauce. I feel like there's a vinegar-based sauce. And what I feel like that does a lot is it balances out the greasiness of the fried chicken. Not saying that chicken is greasy, it's actually quite light. But the fried element, any greasiness is harmonized by the vinegar. Fries will be amazing here. Seaweed salt on the fries. Oh, I can't stop. These are just crispy fried sticks of addiction right here. There's my squid ink risotto right there. Oh, here it is. Whoa. Yums. Oh, that smells fantastic. Big, nice burst of mushroomy aroma. This is so exciting for me right now because this dish took about 20 minutes to cook. I've been watching it. I've been watching it cook right in front of me, anticipating it. Finally here. It's like Christmas morning. Wow, look at all that squid ink. Oh, here we go, here we go. Everything is so good. I ate a lot already, my mouth is still watering. Totomo oishi. Did I say that? Is that right? I don't know. Oh, that squid is amazing. I've ate a lot of squid ink pasta, squid ink this, squid ink that. To this day, I have no idea what exactly squid ink really tastes like. I mean, it doesn't really taste like that. One time I bit my pen a little too hard. This risotto is cooked very al dente. It's a little briny, just a bit salty, not overly so. And it does have a huge squid flavor, but I don't know whether that came from the squid that's in here or the squid ink. This is the restaurant where this anime is based off. I've actually never seen this anime before. It's so interesting. This is a really famous yakitori. It's pretty simple. Cherry tomatoes, bacon wrapped around it. Oh, cherry tomatoes here. Really, really sour. The sour tomatoes harmonizes the fatty bacon. I love that. That's great. They were surprised I didn't drink alcohol, but I'll drink the heck out of a Ramune. Oh yeah, so marbly and good. I'm in Japan, so let's go get some takoyaki. This is supposed to be one of the best takoyaki places in Kyoto. This is a big takoyaki, and you can see they put big chunks of octopus in here. Oh, that's nice. This is excellent. Crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. The octopus is so nice and fresh. Wow. The size that these things are like baseballs. And these guys are so good at making it. I mean, look at this. The ones that typically get in the US, they're much smaller than this. It's not very crispy on the outside. I remember them. Oh, you guys It's very customary to give deer basically at any Japanese food places. Then these guys knew I didn't drink, so they got me a little tea. Awesome. And usually the pieces of octopus are really small, but this is quality. Best takoyaki I've ever had. The food tour continues in Kyoto, and I'm at the popular Issen Yoshoku, and I'm about to feast on a local favorite, Okonomiyaki. This is a popular dish, the most known throughout Osaka, but Tokyo has its own twist right here. This is a thin crepe pancake with an array of ingredients inside that include grilled fish paste, eggs, beef, scallions, around 10 different ingredients. And what makes the Kyoto version unique is that the pancake is paper thin. Look at this, a little bit of seaweed on top. Everything is just nested in here, covered up, ready for their winter nap, soaking in this delicious sauce, ready to come out of hibernation. So excited. Holy wow. The pancake is so thin, when you take a bite, it dissolves with the ingredients. There's so much going on in one single bite. The eggs are gentle, still a little bit runny. You got the crunch of the carrots and the scallions. The beef is as tender as the crepe itself. And the sauce is really intense. I asked them what the sauce was, and they basically told me it was Japanese okonomiyaki sauce. The sauce is definitely soy sauce based. A little sweet, a little citrusy, a little vinegary. And what's really interesting is that it has a tapioca-esque consistency to it because it has something called cognac jelly, which I never really had before, chopped up inside this wrap. I still can't get past how delicately thin that crepe is. Usually with a wrap, with a crepe of any sort, sometimes it gets a little doughy, but this crepe is so delicate. It's almost like it's not there. Like a thin layer of air keeping all the ingredients together. I'm loving this right now. This is definitely something you guys should try if you're in Kyoto. Dango is a sweet mochi you'll find often in Japan. I got his bigger brother, and this one is covered in miso, so I don't expect this to be very sweet. Let's give this a try. I never had mochi grill like this before. This actually has a really nice char grill flavor to it. It's still pretty sweet. They told me this is miso, but I feel like there's more to the sauce than just miso. There's definitely teriyaki sauce in here. It's good. First time I'm trying this. Saw these mochi stick looking things, and I asked them what this was. They told me it's a dango. This is basically what I had before, except for that one was hot. That is gooey, refreshing, and delicious. And there's something about this mochi, I don't know what it is. I feel like it's just because it's so fresh. The flavor is so nice and clean. You know what? This would go really good with ice cream, and they just closed down. I got it from this place. here. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Oishi desu. So I was walking down the street and I saw this huge line. I did not know what that was. Everybody was in line waiting for these roasted dangos, and they look really good. I mean, they were being roasted over wood charcoal. So I had to see what the fuss was all about, and this is what I got. They're sitting in some sort of liquid and what looks like bean powder as well. I'm actually waiting in line to go into another food place, so this is really kind of awkward, but let me just try to show you what's in this bag. Let's see what the fuss is all about. That is pretty darn delicious. Wow. I've tried 3 of these tonight. First one, that was good. Char grilled, thick. The flavor was a bit savory and sweet. The second one was just purely sweet, no sauce on there. This one, you can actually taste the wooden charcoal. Also, they put caramel on this. The mochi is soft and delicious, kind of like a roasted mochi marshmallow. If you are around this area, I would recommend you check it out. Definitely the best dango I've ever had. I'm at a green tea matcha superstore right now, and everything here, look at this. This is insane looking. We got tea, ice cream, parfait, and check this out. They have green tea soda, but this is where it gets awesome. Matcha soba or matcha udon. Yeah, you gotta try it. How crazy is that? Wow. Oh, looks beautiful. This is my green tea soda, and this is my green tea soba. And that's just chili peppers. This is not just a soda. This is a matcha soda ice cream float. I love ice cream float. You know, I actually did a recipe video on how to make matcha soda. For some reason, I never thought about making a matcha soda ice cream float. This is truly eye-opening. And now, the matcha soba noodles. First of all, the color is just insane. Look at this. This is bright green. I can't tell where the green onions end and the soba noodles begin. This is definitely unique. I don't know how much I like this, mainly because I feel like the noodles are a bit soggy. It's not as al dente as I would have liked. I feel like the matcha flavor in the noodles are really subtle. If you didn't tell me this was matcha soba, I would never have guessed it. I mean, it's tasty, but I just expected much heavier matcha flavor in the noodles itself because it looks so green. I felt like it was going to be like infused with matcha flavor, but really it's just very subtle. The broth is really good, especially after I added a lot of this hot chili pepper, well, that really burns. And that is why I'm glad I have the matcha ice cream float to douse the fire a bit. So the ice cream float I loved, but the matcha soba is interesting. I'm glad I tried it, but the noodle flavor and texture lacks a bit for me. Oh, one more thing about the matcha soda. Check out the ice cube. The ice cube is made from matcha. So I'm gonna go ahead and suck at this for a while. Matcha popsicle. It has been so fun exploring Kyoto's food scene for the last couple days. And by the way, I'm in love with the city, absolutely in love with the city. There are so many temples and shrines, all the beautiful architecture. In some neighborhoods, I feel like I'm walking in ancient Japan or some anime series. I really wish I had more time to explore this beautiful city. And honestly, I'm thinking about even moving here for a month or two to really experience what Kyoto has to offer. And I know that the places I went, the foods I had, it doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of this old capital. So hopefully I get to come back very soon. And guys, as always, all the places I went to, I listed them in my description box below. So if anything that I had looks good to you, then give it a try and let me know how you like it. Also, if you find a hidden gem, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. See ya.